go and get it. Go and get the bag.
She came into this like, listen, yeah, I'm a boss chick out here. I get my own money. I've been out here in the streets since I was 11 years old, fam. I've been having a job.
What is a provider? You went to work, you made the money for your family, you brought it home, and everybody was cool. You didn't get involved in any of the house cleaning. You didn't get involved in anything to do with your children. And that's where that thing comes from when men go, what do I do? What do I do with my children?
Now I know you love you for love. Love you for love. Love you for life. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another incredible episode of Husband and Life. I am Standish and
I'm Kelechi, and together we are the Chapfika.
Hey, babe.
In harmony. Hey, babe.
What's up?
What's going on? What's happening, girl? Have you seen that thing? What's happening, girl?
What is that? Is that a TikTok challenge?
The TikTok Mandem challenge. They go, that's their like chat up line. What's happening, girl?
What?
What? What's happening, girl? I think so cute. What's happening, girl?
Yes.
Yeah. So
You good?
I'm good. I'm getting through my hay fever.
Oh, it's that season, isn't it?
Oh, it's strong this year. Wow. But it's good. It's all right.
It's
You know, I'm a G, emotional gangster out here, you know.
E.G.
EG. What's going on, babes?
I'm okay, I'm good. I'm really good. The weather is good for me, for me, because we outside on the grass.
We
It's
outside.
not a problem. And no, everything is everything. Everything is incredible. I can't complain too much. I
Life is
slept well.
sweet.
It's the sweetest. I've got birthdays this month. We just had my son's and he loved it. And now
Can you believe it? Got a 15-year-old in the house. Lord have mercy.
And then so Kels is coming up real quick. And then, we have to outdo what we did on the big one last year.
On the big one.
So but we'll
You don't
try.
have to outdo. You just have to do.
You have to do.
Not outdo. You just have to do.
Yes.
You know?
So that's what we're going to do.
Big Daddy.
That's what we're going to do.
Okay. I don't know what's happening, guys. So we'll let you know when it happens. That could be the next episode. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes.
But today,
Talk to me.
we're going to talk about, because last week we talked about married single mums, married single parents, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Go watch it now so you can understand.
Actually, before you tell them what we're talking about, right now here will be the greatest moment for you to subscribe.
Oh, yes. Please do.
It does so much for us, and we appreciate all your support. We know you're watching. We know you love the content.
Just boom. Right
Like
there.
that.
It doesn't even cost you nothing. Just a boom.
We appreciate it.
Yes. Please do. So last week we were talking about married single mums, married single parents, and what they go through on a day-to-day basis, having to carry the mental heavy load. Yes.
Oh yes, going to work, coming home, and then cooking and living, looking after the kids, and still
All of those
cleaning,
things. And
yes, laundry, yes.
So this week, I was doing some more research. As you know, I like to do my research, be looking at things. And there's a huge viral story happening at the moment about a gentleman called Jalen Noble, who is a quite big content creator. And he has a really famous girlfriend. Her name is Monet McMichael. And she's like massive content creator. And he was on a podcast and he was talking about what is a provider in this era that we're in, because he's in the soft man era is what he calls it. Okay, soft man era. For those that don't know what that is, he believes it's a case of you don't need to pay for everything. Why do you need to pay for somebody else's life? He's very much into skincare, looking after his nails, hair care, grooming.
Oh yeah.
Being attentive, listening, emotionally intelligent, listening to his partner, being around. When they have children, he wants to be around for the children more so than thinking about, go and get it, go and get the bag. He wants to be there for his children, to nurture them. So that's like the soft man era, just to, he wears beads, he wears pearls, maybe a little nail varnish, all of that going on.
Okay.
Yes. So the controversy
Yes.
in what he said on. Someone took like a little snippet, a little clip. You know how they'd be doing.
Right.
They took a little clip of what he said. They forgot about the
Headline.
context. They
Yeah.
forgot about the context. It's all
No
about the headline, right?
context. Yeah.
And he was saying, what is a provider? Because I don't believe that you need to pay for her nails and her hair and her life and her bills. Why do I need to do that in the boyfriend time? Now, it's different if we're married and we have children.
Yes.
Then, of course, you are the provider.
Yes.
Now, there was a massive uproar.
Okay.
Massive uproar because everyone was like, just say you're broke. Like, just say you are broke and you you're living off your girl. Like just literally took it that far. So my question is to you, babes, what is a provider in your view, in your point of view, your perspective as the head of the household? What is a provider?
In the way, in the 2024 term or just in general?
I don't know. Just what is a provider? What do you believe is a provider?
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I believe it's a person that looks after his family, puts his family before himself. So that there's various aspects to that. That means financially, if your family need anything, you need to be able to provide for them. Physically, if there's danger or support, something needs to be lifting or anything, the father, is your responsibility. Emotionally, you need to be able to connect with your children beyond just the two. You know, there's a clip with Denzel Washington when he's like, I don't have to like you. You know,
from that film
from that film.
Yeah.
Doesn't me going to work and doing all of these things show you that I love you? He doesn't even use the word love you.
No, it doesn't. No.
He said, I'm responsible for you, you know? And that's the old mentality of believing what providing is. Providing used to be
just financial.
Just financial. You can see there's food on the table. You're not homeless. You have your own room.
You got clothes.
You have clothes. You have all of this. That's what providing used to be. It's a hybrid now. The hybrid role is everything else is hybrid. It's wisdom. It's understanding. Sometimes maybe you need to take a seat back and speak to your spouse or your wife to say, how am I leading this? Am I doing this correctly? Is this going to send us off the cliff the way I think it is my way? Or should I take a back seat? Am I too aggressive in this moment? Am I too manly or too masculine? Which is, I don't understand there can be such a thing. There is toxic and then there's masculine. So there's a difference.
No.
I think so. I think you can be masculine. You can be
masculine, yes.
Or you can be toxic is a whole nother thing.
Yes, you can. Yeah, definitely. You can be masculine and add the toxicity to the masculinity. Yes, absolutely.
So in essence, to provide is basically to put yourself in a position where you serve your family in whatever they need.
Okay.
That is essentially what your role should be as a man.
What if you don't have family? Because they are boyfriend and girlfriend, Jalen and Monet. So they don't have a family. They're still dating 3 years in, I think now.
So in that situation,
where he says he doesn't believe that he needs to pay for her hair, nails, and her bills and her life.
The problem is society now thinks one shoe fits all.
Yes.
And that is not the case.
No.
They must have. We don't even know. We are so quick to assume. I wouldn't do that. What me? Are you crazy?
Just say you broke.
You know, like, you know what I mean? What if they've made an arrangement? She came into this like, listen, yeah, I'm a boss chick out here. I get my own money. I've been out here in the streets since I was 11 years old, fam. I've been having a job. I don't need you to look after. I got my own thing.
Do you love travel and do you love money? Now we have been able to combine the two things that we love the most, which is travel and money. And here we are living the lifestyle that we've always dreamed about. We are no longer worrying about our annual leave because we are not 9-to-5ers and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. You can monetize travel to help you live the lifestyle that you want, travel the world, and help other people understand how they can travel the world too. We help our clients to book the most amazing holidays, just like this one that we're on at the moment. And we want to help other people also live this lifestyle. So if you're interested, please do send us a message and we will give you all the information that you want. Making travel pay, that's what we do.
he met her with that energy, and she's like, oh, okay. She's like, I'm an alpha female out here, because that's a thing, you know. I'm out here.
It's a real thing.
I don't take nuts, so I don't need you to feel like you have to go in because I got my own thing. Because we don't know that conversation has been had.
We don't.
We don't have no idea whatsoever.
No.
But we're so quick to go, oh, you ain't got it, fam. So there is different aspects of it, because whether the conversation has been had or is it not. So we don't know that. We assume it.
I feel like it probably has.
Because for him to publicly say it like that, and people say things just to be viral.
Yeah, just to be negative. There's so much negativity. I feel like they've probably talked about that at the beginning when they started getting serious. So therefore, him going on the podcast and talking about it openly means that they've discussed it. I would like to think.
You would like to.
Yes.
Because you have to think, if they haven't come to some sort of arrangement, that means she is obviously in an unhappy relationship or unhappy position. But why is she not speaking up? Or is she speaking up and not being heard?
Yeah.
So there are all of those factors, apart from it just being as clear cut as, you're broke, you ain't got it.
The comments were just so funny. I was like, guys, calm down, calm it there, okay? Just relax. It's so funny.
Because the problem is, we are so quick to judge. We are so happy to judge. That's what happens.
Especially
now.
when you ain't got no man yourself. Hey.
You saw that. There's a clip when they asked Grant Cardone's wife, do you speak to your girlfriend about problems you have with your husband? She was like, a queen doesn't speak to the chambermaids about the problem he's having with his king. I was like, aye!
It's so true.
You know? These people be single.
I go to my consigliere. What do you mean?
I go to chambermaid. I'm like, hey.
She ain't gonna help me. She ain't gonna help me. How can she help me? She's not on my level.
It's
so funny.
It's information and how it is filtered through, and how you have an understanding and a connection, and what you and your partner have discussed. What have you lot sat down together and said, I will accept this, or I won't accept this, because I am a firm believer of people will treat you how you allow them to.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
You know? And the moment they can sense they can just say whatever or do whatever,
they will do it.
She'll be all right. You know,
she good.
She be good. She don't need it. She got her own thing. And
meanwhile, you're struggling. You're just drowning. You're drowning.
You're drowning. You're like, I need help. You know, I need.
But you don't say nothing. You don't even say nothing. You're just drowning.
I'm working all this shift. I've just come home. There's some food, but you don't like this food. So
I'm gonna go out.
I'm gonna go out and get you some more food that you like, and you're just here chilling.
That one killed me. He doesn't like the food that I made, so I'm gonna go out and buy new groceries and bring it back and start cooking again. That one, I was like, what's it? Sorry, excuse me. But my thing is, like, because a lot of women were like, why is he not paying for her hair, nails and whatever, her clothes or whatever, her life? But my thing is, before you met the guy, you were paying these things for yourself.
That's true.
Because you were trying to get somebody, right? The reason why you were doing hair, nails and makeup.
The reason you entrapped him was he saw you with your nails did,
your hair did, and your makeup, and you had nice clothes on.
Everything was lit. So that's how it happened.
And he looked at you and said, hey, this girl looks after herself, you know.
Exactly.
She's a good-looking girl.
You know. So
why is it now that he has to now pay the bill for you to upkeep the hair, nails? Why? I always just think to myself, because, you know, me, I'm a hyper-independent person.
Yes.
Like on the top tier of hyper-independent. There is no way you'll be seeing me with my hand out. Don't get me wrong. When Stan asks, when he's like, oh, let me give you a little something. I'm like, yeah, thank you, babe. It took me a minute though. It took many years for me to be like, yeah, thank you, babe. I had to learn that one.
Like, nah.
I'll be like, nah.
Because
what do you mean? I got my money.
Because you have to understand, people do fake offerings.
Yes.
They go, yeah, whatever you need, man, I've got you. Yeah, let me know, yeah. And then the moment comes and they go,
oh, that's a lot.
I meant moral support. I meant like a WhatsApp message.
Support from afar.
You know,
virtual hug.
Exactly. So now when I go, you okay? You need it? You're like, yeah, run it.
Yeah, run it, babe.
This one.
I'm like, run it.
Run it.
But it wasn't like that.
No.
I was like, nah, babe, it's all right. I'm good.
Because you obviously, like I said, and it's another thing, because now when there's another side to this, because you now the world is, these girls are like, If you don't have a Benz, if you don't have a foreign car, if you don't have a 6-figure salary, if you don't have this, don't chat to me. So there's that other aspect where you're going, oh, this person is just looking at me for my money, for what I what can I buy for them?
What do you bring to the table once again?
You know? And you're like, bruh, you're just, there's a queue, I'm who I am, so I can choose what I prefer. I need more substance, because these looks that you may have, you might look, but in 10 years' time, or not even that, in 5 years' time, or in 3 years, am I going to still want to just chat to this body from Brazil and Turkey and all of these things that are not yours? Or do I want to have substance? Do I want to see
deep conversations?
Do we like the same thing? Are we going to have jokes?
Are we
do
friends?
we have bands? Are we friends? Do we like each other? Will we be friends without dating?
Do we like being in each other's company?
Exactly. Do we enjoy so all of those
things
have to play a part when you're thinking about providing and not providing, and the conversation you're having or not having. Someone being submissive, someone afraid to speak up.
There's a lot of that.
You can't question the man. He's the head of the house, or whatever he says goes, even if you know that shit is going straight into the ditch. You gotta let him drive.
I think there's a lot of programming as well from childhood or from parents.
Yes.
What you see your parents do in their relationship, in their marriage, and you kind of think, oh, that's what love is. Love is my mum cooking several different meals for my dad. Whenever he came home, he worked all day long, never saw him all day. He came home late, but there was always a meal ready for him. She was always at his beck and call, whatever he needed. He
was happy. He came home, ate his food, watched the TV.
That's it. You didn't even have a conversation with you.
When his team won, everybody was happy.
Yes.
When his team lost,
nobody talked to him.
It was miserable. You had to run away.
Leave the house. Go and play outside.
So you see all of those things. Because kids pick up everything, bro. They pick up so much. You'll be like,
you didn't even know. You didn't even know they were watching you.
So that then carries on into the relationships where they go, now I'm going to be hyper independent. I don't need nobody to come in, and I'm going to do everything that be able, my hair, my neck. I'm going to do all of it.
That was me.
Or you go the other way, where you go, oh, I need to people please. I need to bow down. I need to kiss the ring. I need to
stay quiet.
Please, I need to be quiet.
I need to please, sir, may I have some more? Please, sir, may I have some more?
So I think there is both aspects in stuff like this,
Yeah.
What do you lot think? Yeah?
It's a good question. I think it's a very interesting topic. And the fact that people are so angry with this guy, this Jalen. How dare he mooch off of Monet and all her success in her content creation? Like, they've put her on this pedestal where she's the queen of content creation, which is fantastic. I think she's very talented. I think she's beautiful. But I also think that she's probably had conversations with her partner about their financial and, spiritual well-being and how they are going to navigate their relationship. I mean, I don't understand why people wouldn't, but, and the fact that people are just so angry with what he said. But if they watched the whole podcast, which I did, context. When I watched the whole thing, because that's what I do when people are like, this ain't it, he broke. I was like, let me watch the whole thing first and let's get the full picture, the full view. And he makes some valid points.
It was.
Providing is very different now to what it was back in the day. It was literally, you went to work, you made the money for your family, you brought it home, and everybody was cool. You didn't get involved in any of the house cleaning. You didn't get involved in anything to do with your children. And that's where that thing comes from, when men go, what do I do with my children? When you have to watch them for the day because your wife needs a break. But you ain't spend no time with them because you're in that old mentality of providing. You go to work, you come home, she makes you your food, she washes your clothes, she, makes sure that you got a run bath, all those things. But you don't spend no time with your kids, and then you go, I don't know what to do with them. Like, what? The children you created, you put sperm and you made the children. Yeah. Like, you should know them. Yeah. And then you wonder why they leave home and never speak to you. Never call you and say, what's up, pups? They ain't got no relationship with you because you didn't make no effort. Yeah. Things have to change in that perspective. Like, knowing and seeing what we know and how childhoods do impact your adulthood. We know this, science says it, we should spend more time with our children. We should be more emotionally intelligent. Yes, we can provide because most households, come on, let's be fair, they have two incomes now because we need to. We're not on that one income thing no more. That's been a long time gone. Inspiration came and went. Okay, so we do have to, balance and share the load. but some people just haven't, cottoned on to that yet. So tell us what you think, guys. Are you a provider, old school or new school? What do you think? Do you we just call it that, innit? Old school provider, new school provider. Are you soft man era? Are you out here getting your nails done, doing your facials?
That's a t-shirt. Provider, new school era, yeah?
I'm telling you, old school or new school provider, which one are you? Tell us. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Bing! Okay, we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Take care.
Now